think that this tavern is working. It kind of feels like it's never getting ale. It's not shot, it's never had ale, which is weird because there's plenty of it here. Look, there's beer, 84. 73. There's loads of it. Let's put more workers in there. There's loads of ale here. But I don't think it's making it to the tavern there. Well, it is connected, isn't it? Look. There's a street here. It takes you straight there. There's even one beer here. There's one right there. I wish you could push the coal somewhere out. It might be too far, but the game doesn't tell me, so I don't know. No, you don't. Supply is supplied to the warehouse, not supplied to the destination, if that makes sense. I think. Actually, I don't know. Now you got me wondering. Well, so the way I took this is supply means supplying materials to the warehouse, but I don't know anymore. Having said that, looking at this, the only thing we're gathering is beer. And I selected breweries and gathering hut. No, the tavern is not on the list. This is all things that... Yeah. This is all stuff that outputs things, not consumes, right? So this is like the mine, the blacksmith, the trade dock, gathering huts. This is stuff that is output. So this is the supply of the warehouse. Yeah? What you can't select is destinations. You can't say, right, I want you to prioritize the tavern, or I want you to prioritize whatever. The logistic lines are not sophisticated yet. I think somebody's died. I think it was on 291. There we go. Died naturally. Well, the tavern doesn't have anything. Like, the tavern took a lot of material to make, and yet it doesn't seem like it's doing anything at all. I don't see anybody going in there. According to the Steam forums for the game, they are currently working on making taverns work. Ah! That would explain it, so taverns don't do anything. That would explain it. So I'm not going bonkers. JT, thank you for 52 months. The punage of this channel never peaks, does it? Hawk, thank you for 25. And Staff and Winter, thank you for 7. Hope the week has been good for you. Christmas approaches. Has there been any snow in the UK? Not yet. But we're due for a cold snap next week. So maybe. Yeah, so now I'm making loads of beer in Aylesbury and I can't sell it to the residents. That's annoying. Which means you're going to have to export it. But to export it, I need food. We're completely crippled by food. Completely. Would that count towards food? Meat? Apparently not. I feel like yesterday we were making a lot more fish than we are now, and I don't understand why. Also, I don't feel like we can repair any ships. Maybe what we have to do... No, it's not that. Can remove... I don't think you can repair things, you know. If I go to repair tab, it's a select a ship. If I click on select a ship, I have no options. So I'm thinking, well, maybe it's because it's in the fishing dock. Maybe I need to put it here. But then I can remove it from here. The way this works is an absolute mystery. They don't appear in here again. See what I mean? So I don't know how I repair these boats. Maybe because it's still green, I don't know. .288 population, 287. That's more like it. Died naturally, died naturally, died naturally. I'm waiting for it to say, died suspiciously. Lotus, mate, how you doing? 99 months. One month to go until you get VIP, sir. I'm doing okay. I've been more downs and ups at the moment because of my hand injury, but things are getting better. Mate, stick in there. Next month, you get your VIP badge, sir. 100 months, thank you. Tavern worker died of boredom, that would be great. I think we needed more wheat fields though. What's the best way to produce more food, I wonder? We've got hunting going on. It's very hard to do a field when it's like this. I'll wait till spring. There's not as many people running around with starvation icons. Have you noticed that? It feels like we've actually got almost enough food. And they're still breeding, interestingly enough. Not sure how that works. Hey, Pep. Can you have one market near most houses? Apparently they have a range. Well, we've got one here. We've got two here for this lot. We've got one here, which should cover these houses, surely. The best we could do then is maybe put one up here. If I can find it. Where's the marketplace? Storage. Very bumpy ground. Put a market here. So that one's covering this. Maybe it needs something for this, but where on earth do we put it? I wish you could do some basic terraforming. don't think I need another one. I don't either, but, you know. You can see the range. I don't think caught most of it. Where's the range when you put it down? Where does it show the range? I can't see that. Highlights the houses. Does it? I don't think so, dude. You mean that? I think... No, that's not supply range, I don't think. Because when you're over here... I don't think that's supply. Because if that was supply, then according to this, it would only supply these two buildings. It wouldn't even supply these, look. I don't think so. See, according to that, if I build this here, it would only supply that hut. If that's the case, then we're in trouble. Diffhead discovered. Melting lava, thank you, 56 months. You're welcome. The meal count's gone down to 5. Only got 8 of them. Got 30. We'll slaughter a few more of those. A few more chickens. I wonder what they'll do now. I need to get all this coal out of the warehouse. Newcomers will arrive in your village. No, they won't. No, they won't. Nope. We are building a wall. At some point, we're going to get attacked. I can feel it. I don't know what happened to the military. You know, we basically trained a bunch of archers and stuff. It says no one is trained, but we definitely trained people. So where did they go? Like, where did they actually go? Where is our military? Training camp. We already have that. Villages. Is anybody trained to be a soldier or what? You have 10. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's a different... No, we got 9. We got 9. Somebody just died. You said that and somebody died. Somebody from the military just died. Can we train anybody? What do we need? Light infantry. Do we have any stuff? Shield? Amount of shield. Heavy armor, light armor. I thought we had armor. Weapon parts. $51. I don't really want to make a 51-year-old. Yeah, a 16-year-old. Get some use out of him. Brewer, gatherer, herdsman, labourer. There we go. Get some more army people going. Alright, we've got 5 tree of life points. And we're looking to build the war dock, aren't we? But again, we're going to have the same problem. We're going to need food. Well, there's some options down here that made fields more productive. More production materials gained from slaughtered animals. That's not meat though, is it? That's going to be like leather. Warehouses provide 10% more space. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Villages work 5% quicker in the field. Warehouses provide 10%. Oh, grain warehouses. Sailors want 10% less beer. Beer's not the problem. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible for us, having more merchant ships coming. It would allow us to buy more stuff. There's no building range. The only thing that determines if a building is as far as people's speed and ability to find directions. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe I need more signs. Direction signs. Reduced injury rate. Beer production increases. %5 quicker. I think we need that. Just so that we get more points. It's like a cumulative effect, isn't it? War dock requires 6. Where's that storage one gone? Crops in the field grow 5% quicker. That could be the difference between getting another yield and not getting it in. Bread production increases. Nice. Okay, spent all the points. Yeah, beer is the answer, except the tavern doesn't work. which is just, like the most annoying thing. We're making loads of beer, but the tavern doesn't work. Maybe we need loads of chicken coops. I think we should just go full Nando's. If we go full Nando's, they only take one person, and you can just slaughter loads of chickens. I think that might be the solution. How much does it cost to make? See, they're really cheap to make as well. Let's just make a battery farm. Also, we'll try the direction thing. Doesn't matter where we put these, really, does it? This is chicken lane right here. The final solution. That's what this is. Why is it? There we go. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now what is that mine? So there's a green line there. Dang it. I shouldn't really have built that one. Poultry primo. Right, we'll get some more at the back as well. I mean, they say never go full Nando's, but I disagree. Oh my god, game, really? It keeps aligning me with that one. And then spinning the entrance around when I actually want it this way and aligned with this one. Ah, stop it. That's really stupid. Like, how do I make it align with that one? I have to do it manually. Leave room for future expansion as well. If I actually put that here, I think it will benefit from some of the storage though. Food doesn't go in warehouses. It's a good call. We're better off with the marketplace then. It should go straight there now, shouldn't it? Auto assign. Where did the initial chicken come from? It's like the person assigned just brings some chickens. Spring is coming. Woo! Let's go and plant some stuff. I like how we have one doctor in the entire village. Whoa, we lost some workers. That was on 30. Blimey. One, two, three. All the wheat's gone. 200 wheat left in that one though. We'll spend some money on signs in a minute. Maybe we should build another field though. Low health. Oh dear. I advise you see a doctor. Can we build another doctor? Herbalist. Put one in the posh district maybe? Lost 20 people over winter. Good. We needed to. $11, $13, $10. That's not so bad. Right, so, signage, let's have a look. Makes it easier for villagers to find directions, increases their walking speed. So anything with a road symbol on it, like these poles here. I don't know what the area of effect is. Put it next to houses to increase happiness. Increases storage of some buildings. Blah, blah. It's a bit weird. So, no idea how many of these we need to put down. Or where we need to put them apart from housing. But just stick them at junctions, I suppose. It's such an intangible thing, this, though. Like, you put them down, it tells you they have an effect, but there's no real way of validating it. Bruce, thank you for giving the sub to Crow Daddy. Welcome back. There you go. We've got more signs down. Could do with some bigger fields, really. What would be a good place for fields? Could put some here. It's just kind of dead space, isn't it? Also, that, to me, looks like some kind of mineral. Possibly. Yeah, lighting's not so important. Increases the happiness a little bit, but they seem to be okay. People are dying, but apart from that. $270 coal. We lost 4 workers out of that one. Oh god. Look what's coming. You know what this means. You know what this means. Somebody's house is about to get liquidated. And then people are going to get really unhappy, etc. Yeah, we're about to have a thunderstorm. No, winter's not coming. A thunderstorm's coming. And usually something gets destroyed by lightning. Probably something important. What wagon? It says here. That is indeed the rain, Dave. The chicken coops are slowly being built, so they're not all built yet. Thank you, James, for 2 years. Happy anniversary. Enjoy the new badge. Why can't I highlight that tree? It's a bit weird. I reckon we can get a field here, you know. Let's try it. Height error. The rules for putting fields down are very strange. It is literally just trial and error. Fence is not in the proper position. Right, I'm happy with that just because it's a decent use of space. We'll go with wheat. Plant. Is there a well? There's a well here, but we probably need another well up here, don't we? Rain's down as bad. Are you asking me? I mean, field area wrong, what does that even mean? That's too big. I can't get that to finish that. Just the most random thing. This is some weird, weird field design. Let's try going the other way. Let's try going that way. Bizarre. It's actually bizarre. More wheat. So we're going to need wheat storage up here, and then we're going to need windmills. Maybe windmills up here would be a decent show. Kind of look cool, wouldn't it? Top of the hill, perfect. If we have wheat granary, uh-oh, here it comes. Thor is unhappy. He doesn't like us building all these wheat fields. Oh, that is getting real close now. Oh, something just got ripped. That was somebody's house. Poor house. Get rid of it. Oh, was that nearly took the tailor out? We only have one tailor. Not good. The god of the sky is angry. The giants must have made Thor very angry. His rage was felt by the Midgard. Some buildings have collapsed. People have died and became crippled. Sacrifice 12 animals to the gods. Villagers will be happy. Blessings from the gods. Villagers work 10% slower since they were renovating buildings. Donate 365 silver. Villagers would be happy. Ask other villagers for help. Other villagers donate wood, timber, and stone. Fame will be lost. Do nothing. I think silver. Let's just pay the gods off. I'm happy with that. Here, have some silver. We're good with silver. We just can't get food. But we're working on it. We are working on it. You save the animals and sacrifice the villagers. You know what, Dave? I wish. It would make a lot of sense. It's nearly ready for harvesting. Need to keep an eye on that. Oh, I can actually repair the boat now, look. Yay! We can actually repair the boat. So it must be when they get down to a certain level of damage that you can repair them. We're not making ale quickly enough. We need more breweries still. You can never have too much ale, right, Dave? $193 ale. See, the problem is, we're making lots of ale, but we can't sell it in the tavern, which is somewhat frustrating. And the only way to get rid of it is to sell it, and we can't sell it because we need food for the sailors. So we're just stuck in this horrible catch-22. Where are you going to get all the wood? It regrows. You just get the regrow. Can't go that way. Have to go inland a bit. Send them further afield. I don't know if you can set the food to buy. I think we have to wait for a trader to come in. I don't know. Let's have a look. There's no trade option. And if you want to send a trade ship, see, we've got quite a lot of wool now. Why do we not have any iron tools in storage? Coal and iron. Right, let's prioritise iron tools then. Production difficulty 12. 16 shields in stock. So, Kelly. Growing. Not far off ready for harvest. That's weird. What exactly is that colliding with? I don't see anything. What are the iron tools in the warehouse? One of these things, I believe. Actually, tools might go into the marketplace. No. Actually, I don't know, actually. Because fabric, herbs, weapon parts. They're not listed here. And they don't go into the marketplace, so where do they go? Iron tools. Quality tools would increase the village's work rate. Oh, so it sounds like a meta product. But then you can trade them. So how do you trade them if... Where do you store them then? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Right, let's harvest that. That's not quite ready. That's growing, that's growing, that's growing. Nice. You like the pitchfork road at the windmill? What, this one? This road here? What if I went like... There you go. Kind of thinking we can leave space for 2 more windmills here. And then all the food that gets made can put in that marketplace. And potentially we could make another field here. People just silently die. Leave the post and you don't know. Arrow, thank you for 11 months. Look, 2 miners gone. I presume they'll change that at some point, but right now you have to sort of keep your eye on it. Come on, Nando's, what's going on? 5, we need more than that. We need a battery farm down here. Not a lot of iron in storage. That is taking a long time to put online. No, they don't get a Viking funeral. No, they just disappear. Not enough materials from the herbalist. Sounds like we need more gatherers. How does that percentage how does it go from 87.75 to 100? Don't understand how it works that out. I don't know. It may be fertile land. It just doesn't tell you. Right, that's good for another go. That's fine. I kind of feel like there's a disconnect between there's huge amounts of wheat here. Like there's 200 wheat there. 200. And then right here there's 2 windmills. And yet this one's got none. It's got no grain. So what are these people doing? You have like little control over the movement of goods between buildings, I feel. If we put some signs up, maybe. £6 white patch for PGA. Yeah, of course. That's an install. That's a lazy patch. Yeah, maybe you got some 4K clubs, who knows? Seven there, 7 there. Almost ready for replant. $60, 0, 0, 180. Still got stuff. Looks like they're burning through it a bit now. 201 ale in that one. Might need another storage at this rate. 92 in there. Blimey. Okay. Plan on upgrading my GPU. I don't know. I'm not really sure at the moment. Like, GPUs are pretty expensive. But, you know, if a manufacturer wanted to sort of donate one, then why not? The game's on Steam, yeah. But you can buy it from Games Planet cheaper. Or rather, if you use my referral link at Games Planet, you get 10% off, and Games Planet will be nice to me. Gathering? Come on. Ready to go again, let's go. Let me plant. What's wrong with you people? Let me plant. There's nothing left. I don't see anything. Is this field bugged out or what? It says they're gathering, but they're not. Yeah, Firefighter, I can't go with AMD. Not until, not until the encoder chips. Put it this way. Without getting technical, AMDs have put encoder chips on the graphics card that are kind of next gen. And Twitch doesn't support that gen. So I can't use my graphics card, an AMD graphics card, to encode my video for Twitch until Twitch support it. So I have to stick with the H.264 encoder on the NVIDIA card. So I have a different problem. But if I wasn't doing YouTube or Twitch, then AMD would offer, you know, pretty compelling solutions. Because mostly on price, you know what I mean? Like they're basically punching more or less at NVIDIA level, but for a lot less money. Yeah, says Dave. Here he goes. Wait for the NVIDIA fanboy to speak. Wait for it. AMD's drivers, though, have never been fantastic. I don't know what they're like anymore. But the last time I used AMD cards, which would have been at least 10 years ago, AMD drivers were not good. But 10 years is a long time. Is that mine you ready yet? AMD send me nothing. Oh dear. Dave's just a bit salty because AMD don't send him free stuff like Nvidia do. What kind of issues? There used to be really... 10 years ago, Captain Flint, like I say, things were different 10 years ago for AMD. But the drivers were rubbish. They were annoying, buggy, infrequent, didn't support latest games. There was all kinds wrong with it. It was just so much easier on Nvidia back then. Well, I mean, Dave, you know I'm using an AMD CPU. And ain't nothing wrong with this build. Also, I kind of like making sure that AMD is supported, because if AMD wasn't doing what it's doing, Nvidia would just be... Nvidia and Intel would be absolutely taking all of your money hardcore if it wasn't for AMD just being there and competing with them and making sure that their prices are kept in check and making sure that their technology pushes forward. You know what I mean? Like, they're there to make sure that AMD and Intel don't just monopolize the market. So I kind of like giving AMD a bit of money now and again for that reason. EVGA dropping NVIDIA was a huge flag. Well, can't say blame me for that. Competition is a wonderful thing. If we didn't have it, you'd definitely know about it. Wow, we only have 18 labourers. You what? Where's all our labourers gone? Oh, maybe because we've assigned them to farming, maybe? Yeah, it comes out the labour score, that's fine. So they're temporarily farming. A poulterer, I love that. One that deals in poultry, a poulterer. Responsible for the bread produced from the wheat, a miller. Gonna need some more millers shortly. Yeah, Baz. I don't like that kind of approach to anything, you know? Once green, always green. Nah. Like, if they do something that goes against your morals, like, what are you going to do? If you see them behave completely immorally to either some customers or some YouTubers or whatever, are you just going to be like, yep, yeah, oh, once green, always green? Nah. I don't take that approach. I like things to be balanced. I don't like one company just running away with it, because bad things happen when you do that. I mean, to be honest with you, Woo, like, NVIDIA drivers are pretty good if you stick with the studio ones. If you go for the game drivers, they can do releases now and again that are a bit buggy. But the studio ones tend to be more stable. Well, there you go, Baz. You don't have to look very hard to see NVIDIA up to shenanigans. If they're being horrible to YouTubers and Twitch streamers, I'm more likely to follow them, especially if it is you. Wow, Dave. That's the last time I buy you a kebab. What a scumbag. Where's my other fields? Growing. Growing. Gron. Yeah, the 4090 is insanely priced. Yeah, but what do you mean Australian prices? $4,000. Is that Australian dollars or US dollars? Come on, guys, we need to breed. Breed, come on. More chickens. Australia isn't real. I need to solve the food crisis so we can actually go exploring properly. Come on, get this built. What are you waiting for? We've got loads of stone. I wish you could view your stock levels. I just want to be able to see what stock I have. Send your warriors out on an exploration mission. I wish I could. Oh, died due to a work accident. See, people are still pretty hungry, look. You can kind of get a feel for the hunger level here, can't you? Because if you look at that, it's like a third is green, a third is orange, and a third is red. Look how hungry that person is. And they work in a market. That's pretty sad. Yeah, there's like an overall picture stuff is missing. I quite happily buy food, and we've got plenty of money, but we just can't seem to import stuff. Like a trading ship has not been here for ages. And I still can't send one. At least that coal count's come down. We've got loads of wool. How many tailors do we have? Maybe I should have another tailor and make fabric. Hmm. 20,000 Danish kroner. How many is that, like in, say, US dollars? And then I can understand it. Too much. Yeah. So I'd say that is probably a little bit more than a UK price. I think over here you're looking at about £2,000 for a 4090. Maybe more.